Nimesikia watu wengi wakisema mambo ya chama ya Jubilee. Mimi nataka nieleze hivi. Chama ya Jubilee wakati tuliunda, hatukuunda chama ya Jubilee ndio tushinde uchaguzi, ndio tupate uongozi. Chama ya Jubilee iliundwa ili tuweke amani, tuunganishe Wakenya na tuondoe siasa ya chuki na siasa ya ukabila. That is the philosophy behind the Jubilee Party. And I want to tell you, Jubilee will stand firm on that principle of uniting the country, of eliminating the politics of ethnicity and hate, irrespective of who becomes what now or in the future. Irrespective of who wins the next election, irrespective of who loses the next election, Jubilee will stand firm and this country will be peaceful. That I will be.
Kama ulidanganyana sijui siku za KANU, ukadanganyana sijui siku za code, ukadanganyana sijui wakati wa NASA, hapa Jubilee hakuna nafasi ya kudanganyana, my friend. Hakuna bana. Sijui kama tunaelewana. Kwa hivyo, I want to tell our colleagues, we are committed to the unity of Kenya. We are committed to leaders working together. What we will not entertain and what we do not want and what is not going to happen is for you to export confusion and propaganda and conmanship into our government or our party. That one we will not allow you. Hiyo haiwezekani. Na mimi nawaambia mchana mapema, hiyo haiwezekani bwana. Nafasi tuliyoko nayo ni ya kufanyia wananchi kazi ya barabara, ya kujenga reli, ya kuunganisha stima, ya kuweka maji, ya kutoa hati miliki. Hiyo ndio kazi tuko nayo. Hatuna nafasi ya porojo na fitina na gossip na rumors na hiyo mambo ingine mnatembea nayo. Hiyo mupeleke kwenu. Sijui kama tunaelewana wangwana. Hiyo mimi nawapatia ilani ya mapema. Hamna nafasi ya mambo hiyo katika sehemu hii. Hiyo watafanyia kule. Unajua mimi nilikuwa ODM na nikafukuzwa ODM, nikapelekwa kotini, vile hawa kinaisha na Dori wameandikiwa barua, hata na mimi niliandikiwa barua. Sasa wale nataka niwaambie, hamuwezi kunifukuza ODM ati mkanifuata ati mnanifukuza Jubilee. Haiwezekani. Hiyo haiwezekani bwana. Ati wanajipanga huko porojo, fitina, tutavunja Jubilee. Watavunja Jubilee ya nani? Hiyo ni ndoto ya mchana nani? Hiyo msahau kabisa. Muende mtafute kazi nyingine ya kufanya. Hiyo haiwezekani. Tunaelewana? Tuko zote. Therefore, I want to categorically state that we have no space for gossip and propaganda and conmanship in our party and in our government. We don't have space for those things. So if you think you are going to use the handshake to export conmanship into our party, we are telling you that's not going to happen. Fanyeni kazi nyingine ya maana. Tunaelewana? Hiyo muelewe na mapema. Ndio mjipange kutoka huko.
Is Jubilee functioning as a party?
Well, of course Jubilee is not functioning as a party. There is a problem. You know, we have a challenge in the party because President Uhuru Kenyatta and I and many other people worked tirelessly to put together a national political party. we folded about 10 or 12 political parties to form Jubilee. I went out of my way. I was running a party with 75 members of parliament called URP. Uhuru Kenyatta was running TNA. Many other people were running other parties. I remember I went out of my way to persuade people like Raito Murungi to fold the bus. I went out of my way to persuade people like Ken Lusaka. I even had to organize a delegation for the leadership of New Ford Kenya then, for me to speak to them about why it was necessary for us to form a national political party. And it was our position then with President Uhuru Kenyatta that we should have a party that is national, where every Kenyan from every persuasion, from every community would feel at home in that party. And that is how we formed Jubilee as a party, right? And I am very passionate about a national political party because I know therein lies the solution to our problems, political problems as a nation. The only way we can get rid of ethnicity, we can get rid of regionalism, we can actually entrench values of gender balance and all the other good values, is when we have a functional national political party. And if there is one thing that I want to achieve as a politician, is to finally make Jubilee a national political party, a party that every community in Kenya feels at home. The President Uhuru Kenyatta, as our party leader, has laid the foundation, right? And today, out of 41 counties, we have elected either MCA, member of parliament, senator, governor, in 41. It's only in 6 counties that we didn't find somebody elected in the last general election, right? Unfortunately, and this is tragic, you know, the party has been hijacked by busybodies and conmen, you know, and brokers like Morade and company. Yeah, people who have no clue where why the philosophy behind Jubilee. They were nowhere. Yeah, we appointed them into those positions as a caretaker, waiting for us to have elections so that we can have elected officials in the party. Unfortunately, they have hijacked the party, and they are now running it in a way that is unbelievable. They are running it through fiat. You know, you take this position or you get out of the party. This is the party position. You ask them, when did the party meet? You know, they have changed. Their word has become the party position. Have you consulted the party leader? Have you consulted the deputy party leader? Now, that is the challenge we have in Jubilee.
Why would that be a challenge, Dr. Ruto, considering that you and the president, as you said, worked very hard to build this party? He is the president. That's a very powerful position, even in the country. You are the deputy president. You're speaking almost as if you do not have any control whatsoever. Have you lost control of the party?
Admittedly, there is a problem in the party. You can see, you know, quite clearly.
Is the why I'm trying to find out. Like,
And
how can they overwhelm the two of you?
The same, and I have told them, the same virus that infected Kanu and finally killed it, the virus of people with a different opinion being kicked out of the party or of positions, has now come to Jubilee, unfortunately. You've seen close to 60 or so members of parliament have been ejected from committees, from positions in the party.
What do these people have?
Mainly,
do they have guns?
Mainly because they say they have a different view or position. You ask them, a different position from who? From what? Why? You know, there is only one government. There is only one leader, right? And you see, the mistake Kanu made was to kick out so many people until one day they discovered there were more people outside than inside. And what happened is that those who were outside ganged up. And that is how Kanu went into oblivion.
What you are saying may well be very true. This is just the one thing I'm sure the millions of supporters of Jubilee across Kenya tonight will be asking themselves.
Yes.
If the deputy president, who is the deputy party leader of this party, is speaking as if there are some people within the party that are more powerful than him, that have taken over the party in government and doing whatsoever they wish with the party, and he seemingly cannot do anything about it. That is mind-boggling.
It is mind-boggling, Joe. But that is the sad story of our party. We have been unable to have any serious party meeting, to discuss anything, any policy positions, or to discuss what should happen. And the position is really unfortunate. You've just said that there are public officials who insult me and call me names, right? The same ones now in Jubilee, they've gone public to say, we are not going to give Ruto the ticket, even if he wins in 2022. They have gone public to say, we can even choose not to field a candidate in 2022. We will try and sort this out as a party, I promise you. We will, of course, President Uhuru Kenyatta and I as leader and party leader and deputy will have to find a way of sorting out these brokers.
The elephant in the room, Dr. Ruto, which you are not dealing with, in my view, is the president, the leader of this party.
How we can bring back the party to that party where we believed that it should be a party that we will leave behind, a party that would be a national political movement, that every community will belong, and we will all work within and take it forward. Let me tell you, if anything were to happen to Jubilee, the biggest losers will be President Uhuru Kenyatta and myself, because we have invested a lot of time and energy trying to put it together.
The president, he is the leader of this party. Does he share your concern? Surely he can't be powerless and helpless in the face of these brokers and conmen, as you call them?
Well, I guess we will overcome. It will come to a point when we will see what we have to do with our party. But the current management of the party, using people who have been elected by nobody, is really putting a strain on how we manage the affairs of the party.
Why don't you resign and just start something else that you, William Ruto, be in full control of? Because you don't seem to be in full control of Jubilee.
Where does the resign come from?
Because if you're within and there are people who have taken over a party, you sound very disappointed that the party you worked so hard to put together is going the wrong way, and you're almost throwing your hands in the air and saying, there's nothing I can do about it. Those people are doing whatever they want.
I haven't thrown
Supposing you had your own party where you can do whatever you think is right.
I haven't thrown my hands in the air. I still believe there is a chance and there is a possibility for us to sort out issues in Jubilee, because the kind of investment we've put in there, it will be tragic if we were to lose Jubilee. It would be tragic.
You have painted a rather desperate picture here about your party, Jubilee.
No, it's not desperate. It's because just a realistic figure, a realistic situation.
Yeah. So, but in a sense, it looks like a gloomy picture you're painting about your party. You're the deputy leader of that party. You have a leader of the party, and you're saying you're going to try and resolve these things. Hopefully, you will. But what happens if you don't manage?
You see, we will cross that river when we get there. And if it becomes completely hopeless and Jubilee is hijacked by these brokers, then Waswahili wanasema kuvunjika kwa mwiko sio mwisho wa kupika. Si ndio bwana? Lakini kupika lazima. So we will make that decision as Jubilee members at that point when it becomes impossible. If they succeed in this scheme they are saying, they will deny us an opportunity, or they will make sure that there is no fielding of candidates. Then we will look at the options at that point with the rest of the membership of the party.